They know me as the Dishwasher. I inspire fear among the fearless, but I wasn't always like this. There was a time when I was alive. There was a time when I washed dishes. Hence the title. Washing dishes requires a ninja's reflexes, a samurai's strength, a warrior's will. With a nice bonus, no respect. I am the humble dishwasher. It's my time to shine.
Welcome back to Let's Play the Dishwasher, Dead Samurai. With our shift blade in hand, we are now unstoppable. Well, not really. That prompt told us that we could teleport up there to go to another path, but that path is dangerous. That path is scary. That path has monsters under the bed. This path has a time attack challenge with a psycho pick as the reward. See, now I'm going to tell you what I get, because now you're in the loop. Now you're a preferred customer. See? Nice. That's what we call nepotism, except you're not related to me. But you could be. We're all part of the same human race. One love! Speaking of one love, let's kill some more agents. Get out of here. Thankfully, there aren't too many baton guys. Not that they're really too much of a problem, but the agents are great. I love these guys. The weird thing is, they are conversely the weakest enemy and the most annoying enemy for the first few levels. They, just because they have ranged attacks, and they take advantage of your animations, like your recovery animations. Whenever you're recovering, they are right there to hit you with something. It's really unfair. So let me tell you a little bit about the shift blade that we got. Now, as you've noticed, and as I've told you before, it is slower than the cleavers, noticeably so. In fact, so much so that your startup animations will usually be interrupted by whatever attack the enemy is pulling out, which is no good at all. So, for the most part, I use the shift blade for evasion purposes, but it does have its uses. It's good for comboing, but not so much until you level it up. So the two main uses that I have for the shift blade are for the teleport evasion, and it's also good for travel. Like, say, if an enemy goes up in the air, you can follow the enemy up in the air and take them back down, which is very good, keeping the pressure on. It's also very visually stimulating if you have eye penises, just in case. So we got the psycho pick, and it's also called a psycho pick if you know how to speak. It all depends on whether or not you wear depends. The other use of the shift blade is, well, it's not just the shift blade, any weapon that you switch to once you have more than one. But you'll notice that sometimes when you do dash attacks or certain combos, there will be a noticeable recovery animation of up to a second or more. And the shift blade, or switching to another weapon at the end of that combo, completely eliminates the recovery time. It's great. Now, I don't have enough spirals to get any upgrades. I'm one shy of a health upgrade, but what I'm going for is the shift blade upgrade. It's going to be great. That's what I want. That's what I want. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. These agents and baton guys kind of disagree with me. That's fine. It's cool with me. In some rooms, the ceiling will be much too low to do a little move that I like to do, which involves knocking them up in the air, teleporting up with them with the shift blade, and then grabbing them and throwing them back down. It's very flashy, but it's kind of hard to pull off. In a previous video, and by previous video I mean the only previous video, I said that once we get a certain weapon, these soldiers would be a lot easier to deal with. Which is what they're called, by the way, soldiers. Forget everything else I called them. They're soldiers. And that weapon is the shift blade. Because as you've noticed, when they drop their nuclear bomb on the ground, they kind of go up in the air and they're hard to reach. No longer. Now with the shift blade, we can follow them. And if you're fast enough, you can grab them before they even drop the bomb. No one has to set us up. It's not 2101. War isn't beginning. That's enough references. For now. But anyway, as I was saying before, it stops the animation, the recovery animation, and this is incredibly helpful. If you play your cards right, and if you use your combos effectively, you can have an indefinite combo string due to weapon switching, which is an amazing function. I think it's probably the tier of combo stringing that sets this game apart from the rest. It's really high tier. I like it. Did I mention I like it? It's pretty good. You don't have a head. Just thought I'd inform you. I mean, if I didn't have a head, I'd want to know. So we've got another barrel here. What could be inside? Is it drugs? It's drugs, isn't it? No, it's an electrosphere. That's close. It's the same thing, really. What is an electrosphere? I'll let you know. I'll let you know eventually. Once you move up to preferred customer +1. See, there's There's a system. And you're on the bottom rung. Sometimes I get tired of cutting off heads. But it's only momentarily. And then I'm right back in the game again. You're supposed to go to the right here to continue the level, but I want to go to the left and show you what we missed by not taking the upper path. Ain't nobody gonna call me a wuss. Ow. Another great thing about the shift blade is that you can remain in the air as long as you want. Say you get knocked off a platform, or you accidentally drop off a rope segment, you can stay up in the air with the shift blade and keep your combo going. It's great. None of the other weapons have this ability to defy gravity, so it is definitely something. It's a commodity. I could sell it to kids in Africa. They probably wouldn't buy it. For some reason, they're really tough to sell to. I don't know what that reason is. It's kind of frustrating. But a shift blade, who wouldn't need a shift blade in their day-to-day life? It is a commodity. You could do anything. It'd be great. I would be great. I'd come free with it. So there's my pitch. Just thought you'd like it. Now, for the most part, I'm going to be sticking with the cleavers until the next weapon upgrade. Just thought I'd let you know. The only reason why I'm showing off the shift blade so much is just to let you know, let you see what it's all about. For the most part, don't really use it too often. But the thing about the shift blade is, it is your middle weapon. It is a hub weapon. No matter what weapon you switch to, the secondary weapon is always the shift blade. It is the backbone. You could say you are the bone of your sword, or it is the bone of your swords, or it is something to do with Archer. References! So this room is a prime example of the soldiers using their bomb attack, and you teleporting up to stop them. Now it helps to teleport up and be in the same area as them, as I did not demonstrate very well there. But trust me, it happens sometimes, and when it does, it's a wonderful thing. It makes all people cry with joy at the same time. I'm really bad at this stopping them in midair thing. I'll get better at it later. Don't you worry about me. See, I got him that time. And twice in a row. Furthermore, dropping enemies from a height that high up with your grab forces hearths out of them. They're big and uncomfortable. Forces heart fragments out of them, which give you a little bit of health. Not much, but a little bit. So, it's a reward for your hard work. Now when your life gets low like this, as this is a very difficult room, a lot of people get killed here. That's when you want to start paying attention to the kill prompts, because that is exactly when you're going to need the health. I know this sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised. By NutriBread. Over to the left just brings us back to the entrance, so I'm going to go back now. Just wanted to show off the entire level. I don't want you to miss anything. On that note, I'm probably going to get everything. Every collectible, upgrade everything, even if that means farming spirals offline. You know what I mean? Off screen, I mean. That's what's going to happen. So, if there's a secret, I'm going to find it. And I'm going to hopefully be a little bit more thorough than in Earthworm Jim, because I know I missed a lot of... Really, dude? I know I missed a lot of secrets there. So, I'm a little bit more familiar with this game. So I'm going to try to show you everything that there is. And then you will know your stuff. You can tell your friends all about it. So that normally would have impeded our progress, but since we have the Electrosphere, we can proceed. There's an order to everything. Man, this level has a lot of barrels. What is going on with this? So generous. What we got here? Electric dish magic. This adds another dynamic to the game. Spells, essentially, powered by the green skulls under your life meter. Sometimes in some rooms they float up from the ground, which is a signal that you have infinite magic, which allows you to try it out at your leisure, at your discretion. It's rather powerful. One hit with it brought him into finisher stance, which is great. Him not so much, but, you know, just take care of him. I love dish magic. And there are several types of spells, too. This is just the beginning one. Baby steps, people, baby steps. Unless you're actually stepping on babies, then I can't get them. Another barrel. I should rename this level Queen Barrel, and then assemble the Sailor Scouts. Continue hearts are used when you die. If you lose an entire heart, it's game over, I suppose. So the boss of this level is the Cannon Cyborg, and he does a ridiculous amount of damage to you. However, he's very slow, as you can see. It takes him about 2 seconds to actually pull off his move. So I like using dash attacks. Just be careful with these, because if you're not, you can end up warping right in front of him right at the business end of his fist. So just like Josh, follow the prompt, tear him apart, make confetti, and he's dead. And he's dead. Next time on Let's Play the Dishwasher. Habba labba labba labba.